Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, like always, I would like to say call halayim la Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rachak Wadash. I would like to give double honor to the elder apostles at Great Millstone, the men that I learned the truth from. And I would like to say shalom wa barakim la bakayim shah yashala, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Sincerely waiting and enduring until the return of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. I'm basically gonna speak on this whole Nipsey Hussle thing that just happened. And if you don't know who Nipsey Hussle is, he's a rapper, a famous rapper from California, Los Angeles to be specific. And he just got gunned down in front of his store. Okay, now he's an Israelite. Okay, and when I say Israelite, I mean that he's either a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American Indian, Colombian, Dominican, Mexican, through his father's lineage. Okay, you are the if you identify with any of those terms, those nationalities that have been put on us, then you are a Hebrew Israelite according to your father's lineage. Now he's an Israelite, and now you have once again another Israelite, a prominent, famous Israelite, being gunned down here in America. You got a lot of our people saying that it was gang related because he was a Crip. Okay, he was a Crip. I believe he's from Compton. If I'm mistaken, forgive me, but you know, you got a lot of our people thinking it was gang related because that's just how the so-called white man has set up everything with our people, man. If one of our people die, it always has to be so-called black on black crime, okay, which is really Israelite crime, Israelite on Israelite crime because we're not black, okay, we're different shades of brown, but our nationality is that we come from one of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Jacob had 12 sons, okay? And if you don't know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, it will behoove you to read Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68 in the Bible. I'm not going to get the curses in this video, but, there's many videos brothers have done on the curses and how we identify and that the curses that were stated to be put on the Israelites match our people, okay? According to the book of Deuteronomy, when Moses gave the laws to the Israelites and he told them, if you follow the commandments that the Lord have given to me to give to you, you should be blessed. But if you don't follow these laws, you're going to be cursed. So that's why we was thrown in captivity here in America. And we're going through the things that we go through. But get back to the point. Like I said, I just want to touch on this topic. You got a lot of our people saying it was like a hood beef type of thing. But that's I don't believe that to be true because it's a well-known fact that he was working on Dr. Sebi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Dr. Sebi or Sebi. I believe it's Sebi. He was working on a documentary showing how Dr. Sebi had the cure for AIDS, and he actually won the case in federal court over here in America that he cured AIDS, okay? And the documentary was going to bring light. The documentary was going to bring light on that whole case, okay? And we all know that the man that runs this world, the so-called white man, whose biblical nationality is an Edomite, according to the scriptures, he comes from the line of Esau. We all know he runs the world right now. And if you don't know that the so-called white man runs the world, well then check out the European Union and the NATO. Do your research on the Federal Reserve Bank. Do your research on all these central banks in these countries and look at the families that own these central banks and that dictate the currency and dictate the debt of these countries, okay? And you'll find out who's ruling the world right now. We all know this man is not going to allow you to bring out on a mainstream level that you have the cure for AIDS, the cure for cancer, any cure for any of these major diseases that's supposedly uncurable. Okay, that's why now Dr. Sebi is dead. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to allow you to get mainstream with that, man. Like that just, for one, that would totally take the pharmaceutical industry business out of business. It would straight take all these it would take it would put a lot of doctors, so-called doctors in these hospitals, out of business too, man. You know, the one who you call God, his Hebrew name being Yahweh, and his son's name, who the world calls Jesus Christ, his Hebrew name being Yahweh Shah. The Lord created us from the earth, okay? A lot of the ailments that our people have, high blood pressure, kidney problems, headaches, whatever ailments, if it's not like a gunshot wound or something where your blood is just leaking out of your body, it can, 9 times out of 10, it can be cured, because the Lord created herbs and medicines of the earth. And I'm going to get that real quick. This is the book of the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. And that word abhor means to hate. So he that is wise will not hate the medicines that are out of the earth. But see, the so-called white man tells you to pop pills, take his aspirin and take his NyQuil and all these chemically medicines that's been created in these laboratories that really fucks you up even worse. Okay, the Lord made medicines from the earth, fruits, vegetables, herbs. There's natural cures for a lot of the diseases, damn near every disease that's on this earth, man. But the so-called white man doesn't want you to know that, because really he wants you to die any damn ways, okay? He's not gonna tell you that, man. A lot of our people don't have the knowledge to even know that these things can be cured, because their diet is totally messed up. They're eating fast food. They're, what I'm saying, they drink soda, and it's just, they don't have the knowledge or the money or the resources to really change their lifestyle. And the so-called white man has made it like that. And even the ones that do have the money to change their lifestyle, they don't have the knowledge, And for the ones that do have the knowledge, they just like being willfully ignorant. Now, with that being said, I didn't want to make this about medicines. Really, I just want to touch on the fact that with Nipsey Hussle dying, it's basically showing you another reason why the Israelites, we got to come out of America, man. And I don't mean like actually leave America, because the Lord tells us that we have to wait upon him till he returns, to bring judgment on this place. But what I mean when I say come out of America means spiritually and mentally come out of this place and recognize that you are a Hebrew Israelite. You're not African American, you're not black, you're not Mexican, you're not Colombian, you're not Puerto Rican, you're not Dominican, you're not an Indian. You are from one of the 12 tribes, either from Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Issachar, Manasseh. The list goes on and on. Ephraim, you from one of the 12 tribes of Israel. This is showing you why we got to come out of America, because it is, you have a man that's trying to bring light to an issue, a major issue for our people to see and wake up to, and he gets gunned down. So that shows you, man, this world is just it's sown in wickedness. And for anybody trying to hold on to America and stay here and build something, you're out of your damn mind, man. This place is straight evil. It's straight evil, and it's always been evil. It's shown you nothing but evil. But our people continually want to fight for this place that has enslaved them and allowed them to integrate into the society, and they've lost themselves. They lost their heritage. They lost the ability to think for themselves. You've totally incorporated yourself into this system of America, and you lost yourself, man, as a nation. That's why you're called the lost tribes of Israel, man. So let me get a precept real quick. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every clean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Yeah, all these nations have dealings with America in some type of way. That's how we know it's spirit. This Babylon that is talking about in Revelation is spiritually talking about America, because America is the last kingdom before the Lord comes back and sets up the kingdom of heaven on earth. Okay, and it says the nations have drunken the wine of her wrath. Yeah, all these other nations have drunk the wine of America, believing they're drunk off America's lies, believing that this is a place of dignity and honor. But then when you get over here, you learn that this place is chaotic. And basically, all America does is put Band-Aids on gunshot wounds, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why this place is leaking out. It's oozing out. That blood is oozing out. You know what I'm saying? Slavery is keep coming back up. All your crimes keep coming back up in your face. Okay? But here's the point that I wanted to get in verse 4. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." And who is the Most High's people? The children of Israel. He chose them out of all the other nations on the earth. And he wants you to come up out of here. He brought you here to serve captivity for a period of time. Okay, just like he did when you was in captivity in Babylon, in Persia, in Greece, in Rome. It's the same thing. There's nothing new under the sun, okay, according to the book of Ecclesiastes. So you have to come up out of here mentally, spiritually, man. Prepare yourself for the return of the Lord. And this Nipsey Hussle getting shot, I mean, it ain't nothing to be sad about. It ain't nothing to be crying about, because he's going to come back in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an Israelite. He has that blessing, okay? But if you're not an Israelite, then you better prepare for slavery, man, because the Lord didn't choose your nation. He chose the nation of Israel to rule the world, to rule the earth, and to have you other nations under subjection under the Israelites. Now, you've been over the Israelites for a period of time, but now it's your time to go into slavery, man. And the Israelites are going to get their promise pursuant to the promise that was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And like I said, this Nipsey Hussle thing is just another sign for the Israelites, the children of Jacob, to wake up and realize that this place is not a place of rest. It's not a place that you should want to build something in. Now you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, to get your daily bread and eat, but you shouldn't be upholding this place, man. You should be preparing for the Lord to return and getting yourself right. Okay. Now I'm gonna end on one scripture. Real quick. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. And it reads, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." And that's what America has done to our people. It has polluted us. The food is polluted. The air is polluted. The water is polluted. There's chemicals and everything. The TV you watch is polluted. The music that you hear is polluted. Everything is polluted. Homosexuality is uplifted. Adultery is uplifted. Witchcraft is uplifted. So it says it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. And everybody that's being taken by this pollution is going to be destroyed, because they've taken hold on this thing, man. Okay. So that's the point, man. Hey, this Nipsey Hussle thing is nothing but another sign for the Israelites to realize that this place is not your rest. Okay. The kingdom of heaven will be your rest, and there will be no more death. Okay. To the next video, I say shalom.